Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's me again this morning. We're home from the wedding, and I thought it would be kind of interesting to show you guys what I do on a morning when I work at 5:30 in the morning. It's early. It is currently 4:30. So on the mornings where I open, which is the middle of the week, that means that my husband is not working and he can get the kiddo to school, or he is not working until 7 a.m. And so he can get the kiddo up for school, and then she just walks to school because she's a block away. So either way, we have her taken care of, and then I work 5:30 to 2:30. Now that I've brushed my teeth, I'm gonna put on a little deodorant. I really like this kind. I've been trying to go aluminum free because I feel like it's better for you. And then I'm gonna do my morning skincare. No matter what time of the morning it is, I do not skimp on my skincare. I might pare down my makeup routine depending upon the time, but I don't skimp on my skincare. So first is my serum. And then I do two different moisturizers. I have one that's meant to combat all the redness on my face. And if I have any extra, it just goes right to my hands. And then I have one that's got oatmeal that's supposed to soothe my face. And then I've got my daytime eye cream. Use this as a mirror, I guess. And then last but not least, my sunscreen. Don't ever skimp on your sunscreen. All the people at work, they're so shocked whenever I come up to sell their alcohol or do something at the registers, and they're like, "You're over 21?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm 40. I guess I'll take it. So then normally, if it were a normal makeup day, I would do like full like eyeliner and mascara and all that. But I don't. Not on mornings where I work at 5:30. Unless we've got like company coming at work, like higher ups or something, like market or regional. No, I don't. Just easier so I can sleep in more. So really all I do on a work morning where I am just keeping it simple is foundation. And then I kind of just pat that in the sponge. And then I've got my concealer. So my foundation was the Maybelline Fit Me in number 115 Ivory. And this is also the Fit Me concealer in number 5 Ivory. And I just do the corners. And I do a little right up the center to help because my nose gets so red and oily. And then I usually do a tiny bit on my chin. Especially in the morning time when it's super early, when you've got those little dark circles. You need all the concealer you can get. And then I use also the concealer on my eyes as a primer. I don't know if you can see that. Perfect. Moving on, bronzer. I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I only do that because if I just left with just the foundation, my face looks a little pale. And then I'll have people asking me at work if I feel okay because I look a little extra pale. I'm like, well, once you start the bronzer, people kind of know your face that way. So you gotta get stuck. So. Beyond that, I usually just do powder blush instead of cream because it's faster in the mornings. And then I will just use my finger to put on some eyeshadow. I don't even like dig for the brush at this point. And if anyone's asking, yes, my nails are still on. It's been over a week. Okay. So last but not least, which I'll always do, is just kind of shape my eyebrows. So this is just a tinted eyebrow gel. It's Maybelline Express Gel or Express Brow. All right, eyebrows are done, and that's it. That's my entire morning makeup routine. I keep it super simple. So let me get dressed and then I'll show you what I do for breakfast. Now that I'm dressed, minus my shoes, I brush my hair. I always just keep a claw clip next to my bed so I can just throw my hair up and out of the way for my skincare and makeup. And so the cat also likes to play with my long hair. So I tend to just keep it up in a claw clip when I'm around the cat so she doesn't try to paw it. But I do always try to brush it. I only wash my hair a couple times a week, so. Sometimes I'll leave it straight and down for work, but most of the time I pull it back so my neck doesn't get so hot and so it's not in my face and in my way. Okay, that's it. Time to go get some breakfast. So I made it to the kitchen now. Time for some breakfast. I usually try to have a quick breakfast already prepped so it's not taking too long in the mornings because I need my breakfast to go. I live about 10 minutes from my work, so it only takes me 10 minutes to get there. So a bagel with some cream cheese on it is usually a good choice. Now that my bagels are going, it's time to start my coffee. I do that in a to-go cup so I can take it with me and sip on it while I'm at work in the morning. I don't know if you can hear this, but my cat is whining. So I'm gonna take a break and feed her some of this Friskies party mix. I'm not fully feeding her yet. Kitty, I see you. I see you, kitty girl. Okay. Okay. Well, that's it for me this morning. Got my coffee and got my bagels. Gonna sit here on the couch and eat that. I got about 10 minutes before I have to leave. So just enough time to eat and have some quiet time. And then all I gotta do is throw on my socks and shoes, grab my wallet and my work phone and my radio and my vest. And that's it. Oh, and I'll also take a bottle of water with me. I live close enough that I can come home on my lunch break and have time to make something to eat so I don't have to spend extra money, which is always nice. So that is a realistic morning routine. So I got up at 4:30. It's now 5:10. And I try to make it pretty quick on the mornings I have to go to work. So as Alexi always says, we're on the road to 20K. That's our goal. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we upload another video. Bye.